Good morning, everyone, and happy Sunday to you. We're having a fun time in a new location, or perhaps we're on location, as they say in the television industry. This is fun. The coffee I'm making today, Jason, good morning. Louis, how are you? Lovely to see you. Harry, Ben. The coffee is, unmarked for a very special reason. Clarence, John, Darren, everyone's here, and the underwear is not too under, unfortunately. It's a Calvin, and I'm feeling good in them, and I'm feeling spontaneous. Matt, Michelle, Patrick, Kyra, good morning. Joe, look, everyone's here. Hi, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Well, we're going to be making coffee, as you can see. I'm doing it a la pot, as they say in the business. Megan, Kevin, good morning, everyone. If you could perhaps add something a little more to the conversation than just good morning. We're trying to, I'm sorry, there's a knock at the door. Who is it, please?
It's me. It's your grandmother.
Oh my. Ladies and gentlemen, and I'd like you to say hello or good morning to my grandmother here. You see yourself here?
Yes, I'm right here.
And then the people write in. Clarence here says the Calvin Klein is looking fabulous. He's talking about my underwear.
Oh.
Ariane's watching there, so you can talk to people, and we'll make coffee, and you've made coffee.
Yes, I have, but I haven't used the receptacle that you have.
Well, this is the fun of it.
Okay.
This is the adventure we're going on. We're going to have a swell time. We're all going to have a few laughs. Ajit says hi to you. Hi, Grandma.
Oh,
Dylan says hello. Dylan Whoop is that guy's name.
Oh, that's a cute
Dylan Whoop, Mr. Whoop, they call him in the office. And now I must, Granny City. I will say that her name, we refer to her as...
RJ City.
No, you.
That's my name?
No, we call you, what I'm saying, what I'm getting to...
Explain it to me.
Is that we call you Grandy.
That's right.
We don't call you, some people say Grandma or Nana or perhaps Booby. Which I think is offensive. You might call someone breasty at that rate.
I took the name from an actress that was on All My Children.
And her name was Grandy.
Exactly.
Yes.
And
you
at that time, I didn't have a nice name as nice as hers. So I took it, and it's been with me ever since.
And you sign your name, you sign the birthday cards Grandy.
And Grandy is all over the place.
Arian says, this is wonderful. Megan wants to know, what underwear does your grandmother wear? She's got sleepwear on.
Actually, I have jockey.
Oh, you're wearing jockeys. You're a full cut kind of gal.
The undercut one is jockey.
See how nice?
There goes.
Jennifer says, how was RJ as a child?
Oh, he was a little rambunctious, but we loved him anyway. So then we would just say to him, now go stand in the corner. And if he stood in the corner long enough, he said, please let me out. And then we would. So
I was mildly tortured as a child. And I think that answers a lot of questions for most of you. Taylor says that Grandy, meaning you, is better than Betty White. You know Betty White?
Oh, I know Betty White.
I think she's a scumbag.
That's not nice.
I think she's a rotten, horrible person.
She's very funny.
Because she's a scumbag.
Oh, I don't like that word. So when I'm around, you can hide it.
Clarence says, I leave to New York for a whole month to reunite with my friends. Promise to get more Calvins. Clarence watches the show in his underwear. Amelia says, Grandy is dandy.
Well, that sounds pretty nice.
Isn't that sweet?
They could call me Dandy every so often.
Well, if you want to call it Dandy, you can call it Dandy. Aaron says your Grandy is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
A lot of people say when they see pictures of you that you have very nice skin.
Well, I see it not being so nice. Starting to get a little brown spots that happen when you're 81, which I'm 81.
God bless. God bless. So what are your tips for your skin?
Oh, well, good soap. The Dove. I actually use Dove. And then a good facial
Real sponsorship.
A very good facial cream.
Mm-hmm.
And it is. Don't even ask me the name. I just take it out, put it all over, and I'm happy.
Joe wants to know, what's Grandy's favorite Broadway show? Do you have a favorite? You took me to...
Phantom, of course. I've seen The Phantom about 4 or 5 times.
And you took me to see Cats when I was a child.
That's right.
And I was so young that we left at intermission. Do you remember that? I said I saw enough.
I had enough
Cats. They're all cats.
That's
Brandon says, what television show would you and I watch together?
Well, I think we like to watch war movies.
We like to watch war movies.
No, we do. I mean, if we...
Yeah. Well, we watch The Twilight Zone.
Yeah, that type of...
Mama's Family.
Yeah.
Ben says, good morning, RJ. Did you know this week's episode of Crossbody Pro Wrestling on YouTube isn't quite up yet, but will be later. Your grandmother will enjoy it. Oh, I'm happy you get to finally kick David Arquette's ass. If you need someone to keep David Oliver Pratt, blah, blah, blah. So, as you know,
yes.
in July 15th in Hollywood, I'm wrestling David Arquette.
Oh, my goodness.
And how do you feel about that?
Well, I don't want you to get hurt in whatever you do.
So you think he's going to hurt me?
No, not he. You can hurt yourself.
I could hurt myself hitting him. Hard-headed individual. Fine actor.
Oh, well, that's important.
Yeah.
If he's getting paid.
Yes. Anne says, she is beautiful, meaning you. What is your favorite thing to cook?
I can't really think of it as this writing.
Just any food. Just name any food.
It's gravy. We call it gravy. It's sauce and meatballs, something like that.
And well, you make the strufala balls.
Well, at Christmas time, I do. I make strufala. Make them plain initially, and then you add the honey.
And they're little balls.
And they're tiny. They're like a tiny piece of the end of your finger would be the size.
And at Christmas, people say, I'll bring them home, and people say, your grandmother has wonderful balls.
I have them once in a while.
Hey, Grandy.
Yes.
How is it to have a legend as a grandson? Fernando wants to know.
Oh, he's wonderful. He's a good kid. And he's handsome, and he works hard, and he helps his mother, and he helps his grandmother.
And that's the important thing. And we were talking.
And his girlfriend, too. She's right here.
Yeah. Right here she is.
I'm here, and she's there.
So we were saying before how we flip over the table. Remember when I was a kid?
Oh, yeah, that's my coffee table.
I used to flip over her coffee table.
And it has a nice shape to it.
And I used to tap dance on it.
And tap dance, and you slid down the one side.
Yes. And I would do Singing in the Rain.
And when other kids came over, they
would say, who is this 60-year-old man who has the body of a 12-year-old? Dave says, I'm driving to Florida as we speak. I missed my exit because I was watching this.
Oh, well, that's okay. Just make a U-turn and come back, and you'll be fine.
She knows where you're going. She's got a good sense of direction. Brandon says, Grandy, where did you grow up?
Brooklyn. Fort Greene Park section of Brooklyn.
Good. So if you want the address, and then you lived in Queens for a while.
And then we lived in Richmond Hill, Queens, the same area that my daughter lives in now. However, it's from Canada.
Jake says, other than RJ, meaning me, who is your favorite wrestler?
Oh, well, I can think of is like years ago, Hulk Hogan. That's it.
Andre, you liked Andre.
The Giant. I like the Giant.
Derek says, this is the greatest guest I've ever had.
Oh, how sweet.
Speaking of Betty White, do you like B. Arthur? You remember B. Arthur?
I liked all of the characters because they made such funny jokes.
But I think B. Arthur was
the best
one.
Up.
No, but if you had to pick one, I would pick B. Arthur for me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Russell says, Grandy, what do you think of my catchphrase? I was telling you yesterday my catchphrase.
There's only one word they could take out, but the rest of it is fun.
So if I should just say, hey, what are you, a piece of shit or something, and drop the buddy.
And no, take the shit.
Take the shit out.
Yes.
So what
work.
I was.
That'll work.
Is this Grandpa Joe? Oh, is this? Yes. So this, if you all remember, my grandfather was on and called out David Arquette. This is his wife.
Yes.
And you've been together?
45 years.
45 years, and they met on the subway.
We met on the BMT. No, we met on, I don't know if that was the line, but it was in Richmond Hill, and we used to go to work together.
And he used to hold open the door for you like a gentleman?
He held the door, was running up the steps, and I thanked him. And then after that, he would look for me to do the same thing. And then the story goes on.
Yes. Lewis said, what part of Queens? Because he's from Queens, but you said Richmond.
Richmond Hill.
Yeah.
Richmond Hill, Queens.
104th Street. It's going. Christina's watching. Hello, everyone. And what do you like? And how do you take your coffee usually in your life?
Perked.
And perked.
No,
but how do you take it? In the
cup.
In the cup. What do you like with it? No, I'm saying you have it black.
Oh no, I like it with soy creamer.
Right. Lewis says he's from Flushing. See,
Yeah.
someone from Flushing.
Yeah,
And see
we're
how the
nearby.
world's coming together?
Right, exactly.
Just give her a call. And
And-
this, you don't know what this is?
Yeah, it's Javalia.
Javalia. Do you know what roast?
Dark.
And you have, this is what I need because I had mine, and the spoon, I lost the spoon like a real schmuck. And now I got a scoop, because a coffee measurement is
Well,
specific.
that's a measurement. That's
Amelia
one
says
cup.
Papa Joe there, as we call him, must have been a smooth operator to land you.
It was silent but golden.
Who loves, Russell wants to know, who loves coffee more, Grandy or RJ? You have a cup at least every morning.
Just one cup actually every morning. But if
Yeah.
I go out, I have cappuccino.
Good. You don't have espresso. Stephanie says, have you ever watched RJ wrestle? If so, what was your favorite match? You saw me once. I think you came
just
once.
And I'm always
Did not enjoy it.
I'm always concerned about someone not.
My face,
Yeah,
getting hit in my
yeah,
face,
right.
really.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
But so far, so good.
But he's been good.
What's your
takes care of
favorite
himself.
David Arquette movie? My thoughts exactly.
That's the thought that I don't have.
Let's look at a little. This is what we do. We scoop here. I put in 4 scoops because there's
goodness.
2 of us. So you can count along with me.
1,
1,
2.
2, 3. We all following along.
Okay.
3.
There it is.
And
The final cup.
here we go.
4.
Isn't that nice? And the water is almost boiled. We're almost ready to go. Let's read some more questions. Has Grandy voted for me in a Twitter poll? There's a poll on Twitter. People want to know. They're asking who's going to win, me or David Arquette. Who do you think will win?
Oh, I'd like to believe my grandson.
You would like to believe. You would hope so.
Yes.
Stephanie says, "Oh no, I answered that already. Thank you. There's too much going on here. Let's have a song maybe later." David Arquette can't compete with a grandmother's rage. Do you think you could handle David Arquette?
Oh, if that's what he's putting it in that category as rage, that's kind of difficult. I wouldn't want to fight with a big, strong man like
Yes.
David.
Yes, very big, very strong, and such a wonderful, wonderful actor. I think he was in Ben-Hur.
Wow. That'll do it.
Very impressive. Eric, blow it out your ass.
That's not nice.
That's not nice.
No.
And take out the word shit. I'm changing my catchphrase to, hey, what are you, buddy, a piece or something?
That's good.
Just a
That
piece?
works.
All right. Well, let's get this.
People could make the word peace anything they want to do.
Yeah.
Piece of this,
All right.
piece of that. Piece
Give me a
up,
second
piece
here.
down.
Watch me blow this. Talk to the nice people.
Oh, how about you? We have a lovely girl
Hold on here. Are we doing this?
knocking at the door.
Yeah,
All right.
we do. Stay
Go
there.
ahead. I'm
Okay,
here.
this is working. Can you do the timer? Can you count? Do you have a good internal clock?
So what do you want
You
it
have
to
a good
be?
4
5?
minutes? 4 minutes. 4 minutes is good. We'll let it sit there. Who did the backsplash? They want to know.
In the
Who
house.
did this backsplash?
When they made this apartment over, they decided, would you like
Yeah.
this pattern? And it reminds me of like an old-fashioned tile bathroom. And so, but making it brown and
Mhm.
bigger tiles, it created a more modern look to it. But it's really sharp. There's a lot of depth in it.
Michelle says, it would be awesome to see Grandy make a guest appearance in my David Arquette match and give David the what for. I think she could easily take him. You ever hit anybody?
Not a man.
You never been in a fight when you
Oh
were
yeah,
a
as
young...
a kid growing up before we graduated.
You would scrap, pull hair,
A
throw
little bit,
punches.
but we weren't bad. We really weren't.
You ever get in trouble for anything? You
Maybe.
ever do anything rambunctious, petty theft?
I can't think back that far. No petty stuff.
No petty theft. Have you guys ever gone?
I know. I got yelled at once and put in the corner. To me, silly.
Like I was.
No, but I said to the principal, now listen, her name was Mrs. Prince. I said, now listen, Mrs. Prince. She didn't like the idea that I was telling her, now listen.
Giving her the
And
what for.
I was in control. Go downstairs and go into the corner of the building and stay there until I call you out. So I go and I do that for a little while, and all the kids passing by go into other offices. They were making fun. But then I wound up in her office, and she was very nice to me.
Oh, so she came around then.
She came around.
And what important lesson did you learn that day?
Well, don't make that type of commitment that you know more than the person.
Right. Especially if they're an authority. Zia
Yes.
says, have you ever gone to any musicals together? What have we gone to? We went to Cats, as I said. You took me to Annie Get Your Gun.
And how about the women that were singing? They had a children's nursery, and I would take you there every time I came. Your mother probably.
Oh, preschool.
Yes.
It was a preschool.
Yeah.
No, she means like Broadway.
Oh, well, I understand that, but we haven't gone to that many. But
We saw Little Shop of Horrors.
yes,
We saw
that's
Hairspray.
true.
I would totally buy Grandy's. This guy wants to buy your merchandise. So he wants to know, do you have a catchphrase?
I don't think so.
Oh, sometimes you say, oh, for heaven's sakes.
Oh, yeah, for heaven's or for God's sake.
For God's sake,
Yeah,
you say.
I mostly say, since I'm older, oh, dear Jesus, help me out.
Good catchphrase. I'd like to see that. I think I saw that on a bumper sticker. I was driving through the South. Grandy, were you ever the chaperone on any of my school trips? No, but you would come in on Halloween usually.
Oh, sure.
And you would make the costumes.
Yeah, I would try to make up their faces at least.
And I was the Phantom of the Opera one year, and you painted the mask on my face.
That's right.
Because it was very dangerous with the mask. Amelia says, what high school did Grandy go to?
Washington Irving High School. And now it used to be just female. Now it's co-ed.
It's not the same.
Still in the same place.
I would hope
down
so.
on 14th Street.
It's on 14th. Go visit the school.
That's
Jojo says, Grandy is a natural. Has she had any acting experience? Were you ever in a play when you were a kid?
When I talk to Robert John, I'm always acting.
Lewis says, my wife is cool with me watching this week when she saw Grandy. Lewis, his wife doesn't like when he watches me in my underwear.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So Zia says, what's your favorite embarrassing memory of RJ as a child?
My goodness. That's difficult. Well, what am I supposed to tell you the truth?
Sure, knock it out. Let's see what it is. I don't have anything to lose at this
one time
rate.
he wasn't behaving, and his mother opened the door down to the cellar, and she stood at the top of it with him, and she said, if you don't behave, and I would say, please, Emily, don't yell at him. He's a good kid. And that was the end of it.
Now, wait a minute, because I have on videotape you hitting me.
Oh, yeah, in the car.
No, in the snow. I was taking the shovel and dumping it on my brother's head. I was dumping the snow and yelling, Happy New Year. And you warned me multiple times. And then I did it the next time. You blocked the shovel and you hit me in the back of the head with your leather glove.
Well, I'm glad you remember that. And when I'm gone, you'll have fond memories of me.
Very fond memories. Dylan says, can Grandy be on the next episode of Cynical Crafter? You want to make a craft next time you're in?
If you're in town.
You do the great, where is it here? You want to do this for everybody? We'll do this together. Remember the old napkin trick?
Oh, I got to remember.
I remember it. Let's see if we can do this. Hold on here. Do the old napkin trick. Now tell everyone, so you spread the whole napkin out.
Yes.
Right? And then you fold it like a triangle.
Well,
What are you doing? Oh,
is,
you're making
I'm making twins.
Okay, she'll make twins. I'm going to make this one here.
With the tissue.
Fold it kind of in a third. Leave a little space. That's too much space. Are we all watching this? And you would do this in the restaurants, and I learned from you.
But that napkin would have to be nice, easier to handle.
You getting it?
It's hard to make it move.
Let's see if I can. Everyone stand by here. This is going to blow your mind.
So it's something like this.
Well, can you hold it up to this? Yeah, hold it up. You're making little twins. I don't know if you can see it. They were in the blanket, and I made.
We could. No, you should do like a spaceship.
I made a little bra, or perhaps a bow tie.
That's cute.
Right?
Yeah,
this is a very Chippendales. I look like I should be serving cigarettes or
I like
something.
that look. You can put that on your back and say, do you like my tie?
Yes. RJ would make a great Danny Zuko, they said.
See, this would go like this?
Yes.
You would swing it back and forth.
You would swing it.
With the twins.
Yes.
And better.
My friend Nug says, hello, Grandy.
Hi, nice knowing
And I think it's been 4 minutes.
Okay.
So now we can do the press. We can do the nice press here. And we're going to do it together. Make sure this doesn't spill.
Oh my goodness! Now don't yell
right,
at me.
well, hold on here.
Yell at your uncle.
All right, all right. The coffee went out on the thing here, and I got coffee all over this, and I'm gonna be killed. I'm gonna be hung in the square.
He's gonna be in jail.
All right. Well, let's give this a shot here. All right.
Do it in the sink.
Well, okay. Well, we'll do it. We're just pressing it now. Yeah.
It may squirt again.
Oh God. Oh Lord. What's the catchphrase? Oh Jesus, help me out. You said.
Yes.
All right. Talk to the people.
Okay, I'm talking and
While
I'm
I
trying
press.
to clean this up because this is.
I made a mess.
He made a mess and he's going to be in deep, deep trouble. Not from me, from his uncle. It's his uncle's hassock.
It's my uncle's hassock, and I've ruined the hassock.
It's going to have to pay dearly for this, Robert
Hold
John.
on. We'll let this sit. We'll let this sit. That doesn't seem to be a problem at all. Everything's fine. Andrew says, for heaven's sake, which is another thing you would say.
Exactly.
Is this the first spill in the history of the show? This is the first spill that's been visible on camera. Many I have hid. This is certainly the one that's perhaps ruined a piece of furniture. That's ruined a hassock. It's certainly the first hassock in the history of the show.
Yeah. You can dance to that.
Yes.
Do the hassock.
Tina's having a good time. Okay, we'll let this sit for a second, and then we'll pour the... Amelia says Lordy Lou, which is another good thing you could yell.
I say that too.
Yeah, I say it often. And, okay, should we give it a pour here? These mugs, if you're wondering about the mugs, they're very small. They're very understated. They have a simplicity to them. All right, let's see if we can...
They're Uncle Johnny's.
Let's see if we can do this here. Get a nice pour. This is a real... Here we go. That's delightful. Michelle wants to know, what is a hassock? It's kind of like a footstool.
Look at this. Yes.
Right?
Yes. I guess it sounds like it's either Russian.
Yes.
Like the hassocks.
Yes.
This is dripping all over.
That's just water. That's just water there.
Oh, yeah, it is.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
Zia wants to know, did Grandy ever visit Coney Island when she was younger, and do you have any memories of it?
Oh, sure. The one memory, my father really didn't take us out that much. Maybe he saved his pennies, but this time he took me to Coney Island, and we went on the Ferris wheel. And the Ferris wheel is a large circular swing with individual compartments. And when you got in, the doors closed. And as it went up to the top, it had more swing to each of the cabs. They would swing out, and someone would swing. When it swang out, swang. I don't know.
Swing, and swung.
Swing and swung. And you felt like the whole cab was going to fly right off the wheel. And that was the excitement of it. So it went around. And it happens to be the largest
swing and
swung in the United States.
Jake wants to know, do you have a Lazy Susan?
I used to.
But what happened to it? It broke? It went out of style?
Well, there used to be a time where, where a lot of your friends all came to the house. You had a drink. You sat down.
Right.
And the Lazy Susan. But not anymore. So I don't have it.
Right.
But I'm sure someone is using it.
Russell says, Grandy, say hello to my daughter's grandpa who is watching. Can you say hi, Mike?
Oh, yeah, sure. Mike's a good name for us. Every other child in my sister's household is named Mike.
We got like 5 Mikes.
So, Mike, happy birthday. Good luck.
Happy birthday, Mike. Zia says it's the Wonder Wheel is the name of that thing in Coney Island.
She's absolutely right.
Absolutely right. So. Lewis says, has Grandy ever had a slice of Valentino's pizza on Casina Boulevard?
No.
This is the best pizza on earth.
Well, I'll have to remember.
But we have our favorites. Tonight, we're going to have Umberto's, which is delightful. Michelle says, Grandy has great hair.
I have. Oh.
Now, I will say your hair is a very popular cut.
It's touched. This part is actually my color.
Right.
It's more gray.
Right.
Then I put the blonde in it. Yeah. And then I put the dark color underneath it.
Right.
Well, thank you for noticing.
Yeah. Matthew says Babalu. Babaloo, remember that?
Yeah, there used to be a...
They call me Cuban Pete.
Yeah,
Remember? I'm the king of the rumba beats.
As I dance in my chicky boom, chicky boom, chicky boom, chick.
I remember it being left. All right, let's take a sip here. Let's cheers and have a sip.
That was Lucille Ball's husband.
Yeah, Desi Arnaz.
That's
Wonderful.
right.
Talk about a swinger.
Yeah,
all right, let's try this.
Swung.
He swung, all right. It's a little weak. Got to be honest with you.
I would enjoy it if it had
the soy creamer. She likes the soy creamer in it.
Yeah.
Well, so maybe perhaps we should close.
Yes.
With a song.
With a close. Okay.
Do you want to do that? Because often I don't see you that often, and then when I leave, I say, "Wait, you remember the song we were going to sing?" I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. In that small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, the chestnut tree, the wishing well. I'll be seeing you in every warming summer's day, in everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you this way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is through, harmony, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you. All right.
That's it.
God bless.
Sanud.
Godspeed.
Okay. Thanks for listening.